YouTube is a huge space for content creators and people looking to either make money, satisfy a hobby, or are just seeking entertainment. Whatever you're here for, we can all agree that Rec Room doesn't take much space on YouTube in the grand scheme of things. Not a single RecTuber or even Rec Room themselves has even 500,000 subscribers yet. I mean, it's getting there, but Rec Room's recognition is still in its baby years. But with that being said, all it means is that if you're considering starting a Rec Room YouTube channel, now is the optimal time.
Do it! Do it!
Plenty of new YouTube channels are popping up all the time now, and I love it. So here are 5 underrated RecTubers that I think deserve more attention. Starting at number 5, we have Werewolf. Werewolf is gonna be number 5 because he's not very underrated because he has, yes, quite a lot of subs, 18K subscribers, and he also has a partnership with Rec Room. He has a code. You can use this code if you like. I put it on screen right here. Now, I know you might think it's weird for me to put Werewolf on here, but at the end of the day, even though he's kind of a bigger channel than a lot of other channels that have just started, he's still very, very underrated. Werewolf posts mainly gameplay and informative videos with tons of fun facts about Rec Room, and he posts weekly videos. His thumbnails have a lot of variety and are perfectly well done. I'll tell you one thing, Werewolf does his homework and he is very knowledgeable. Every time I watch a Werewolf video, I feel like I learned something new that I didn't know previously. Where I think Werewolf shines is in his shorts. That sounds really weird, but I meant YouTube shorts. He has very unique and creative topics, and they're always so consistent. If you guys haven't checked out Werewolf yet, go check out his channel, subscribe. I love his videos and I love his shorts. He has a great balance for both. Like I said, I do prefer his shorts, but a lot of YouTube channels don't really have a good balance between their shorts and their long videos. I personally suck at making shorts. I don't know why. They're so much easier to make, but I always just forget to make them, or I just forget they even exist. But Werewolf does a great job. Anyways, at number 4, we have JavaVR. JavaVR posts 2 times a week, which is actually a lot in my opinion when it comes to Rec Room channels. Posting Rec Room videos is actually very time consuming. It takes a lot of time to edit. It takes a lot of time to come up with ideas. It takes a lot of time to record, and I think that it is great to see somebody that's able to do this consistently. JavaVR also posts informative and gameplay videos at such a young age of both his channel and, from the sounds of it, his life too. It is really, really nice and refreshing to see a lot of confidence come from a YouTube channel like this. Just watching my videos 2 to 3 years ago, you can actually hear how unconfident and timid is. Unconfident a word? I don't know, it's a word now. If I were to give you some constructive criticism, I would say try some new things when it comes to working on thumbnails and video ideas. Do a little bit of research on how you can make people click on your thumbnails and how to make them stand out, because at the end of the day, they are super important and one of the main things that will get people to click on your video. So you have to take care of them like underwear. I don't know. I have no idea. That was not in my script. I don't know why I would also say keep posting more videos like this one. I love this video because he makes a great argument going against what the majority of players would say about Rec Room's recent economic inflation. His points and his perspective on the topic is what kept me glued the entire video, and honestly, it's pretty impressive anytime any video can get me to watch the full thing. I admired his confidence to stick with his opinions and to go against the rest of the flock, and this is how you stand out. Now, I'm not saying to keep making strong oppositions about every Rec Room topic, but what I'm saying is to keep sharing your perspective. Your mind is very unique, optimistic, and confident. Use it to your advantage. Keep growing in every aspect of your content creation, and I'm sure you'll have your slice of that YouTube pie, baby. Number 3, WhoNate. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. WhoNate has 1.4K subscribers and he posts weekly videos. He posts mainly gameplay videos with a few skits here and there. His thumbnails are very, very professional and very simplistic. Some of my favorite Rec Room thumbnails, I'm not gonna lie. I love how you can see the progression in his thumbnails. Like, the last 4 thumbnails look drastically better than the recent ones. Not only does that mean he's looking to improve his YouTube channel, but his improvement is literally visible and he's showing that he is in the process of growing. You have to grow in every aspect and your numbers will just naturally grow with it. One of my favorite videos of his is this one. It doesn't really go against everyone's opinions the way Java did, but He brings up a topic that I feel like not many people talk about and not many people mention. And the cool thing about JavaVR and WhoNate is they know how to bring up topics that's worth mentioning and how to go about it. If I were to look back when I had only 1,000 subscribers, I don't think my channel was anywhere as neat, and I don't think I even came close to how good his editing and his thumbnails were. One thing I noticed about WhoNate is he likes to compete in video contests, and I respect it. I love when people are into Rec Room video contests because I love them as well. It's one of my favorite ways to expand how I think when it comes to producing videos. It's really made a change in how I come up with video ideas and how I execute them. That, and they're just really fun and challenging. Keep at the same direction you're going with your thumbnails, your editing, your video, your titles, because even your titles, I've noticed, have been getting really good along with your thumbnails. Making video titles are actually really important. It's a skill set within itself. It definitely isn't something to be overlooked. I sometimes take 30 minutes to like an hour thinking of a good title. Keep coming up with creative topics to talk about, keep coming up with creative challenges, and I can see your channel blowing up for sure. Number 2. Toaster. With only 4.6 thousand subscribers, Toaster is well on his way to becoming a pretty big YouTube channel. He only started posting a couple months ago, but it seems he's posting a little more than once a week. Toaster has a very unique style and a very unique way of executing Rec Room YouTube videos. It's more of a really dark documentary style of videos. His storytelling is very engaging and super professional. This channel is probably one of the most interesting ones in my opinion in this lineup because it's so unique and it's a very different type of channel than I've ever seen for a Rec Room YouTube channel. Most channels are about playing different types of rooms or challenges or funny contests, but this channel is dark, and it's not in the bad way. And I don't mean just like aesthetically everything is dark because all his thumbnails are like completely black. I think that's kind of the point, to fit the dark topics he covers. But to me, it doesn't feel right when Toaster posts funny gameplay or just gameplay in general. Maybe because he has kind of a dark aura that he stapled onto his channel. Like I said, it isn't a bad thing. You have to stick with what your channel's brand is. My only issue with this is I'm not sure how much content you can consistently put out with these style of videos. It's not like Rec Room is like that big and it's just constantly filled up with drama and dark past and villain origin stories. But this dude is either a fly or a spy, or both. I don't know. I just don't know how he gains all this intel and all this confidential information on specific topics and people, but the guy better be applying for a job as a private investigator somewhere. I feel like someone wronged this man, and he gained a whole villain arc, which turned him into the Nightcrawler of Rec Room. This dude could upload a 30-minute video about the dark truth behind the Rec Room dummy, and I'm sure he'd be able to retain my attention the whole way through. Now, my advice for you, Toaster, is continue with the dark topics, but eventually this will be a pretty hard niche, so work on adjusting your topic choices so that you can kind of have more things to talk about. Try new topics. It's gonna be really hard for you specifically, and gaining the content you need might be a little bit more difficult than other channels. Maybe try doing some like Rec Room horror game reviews, and you can try doing this like dark style of narration. I say keep the funny, bright gameplay videos off the channel, and maybe make a separate channel if you do want to still upload those kind of videos, and maybe work on getting those thumbnails to be a little bit cleaner, a little bit more polished up, and just work on your channel's identity. This is your super early stages, and you have a very strong personality for your channel, which sets you apart. It's not simple, but I think this is where you should focus. And at number 1, we have ElianVR. The dude has a handful of subscribers, almost at 15,000 subscribers, but the reason I'm giving him number 1 is because just in general, I feel like this guy deserves so much more attention. His videos are so good. Elian posts weekly videos, and he posts mainly skits and gameplay videos, but he also makes a lot of shorts. This dude is the definition of if something works, do it again. Regardless, the thumbnails do the job, and they make you want to click on the video, which is the point. Also, Elian's editing is on point. I love this super fast-paced style to his videos, most likely due to the fact that he doesn't aim to make longer videos just for the algorithm like some losers named MavInVR. He chooses to get the best content out of his videos, which makes them really funny and super easy to watch. But his editing, when he wants to be extra, is some of the best Rec Room content. He's also really funny and he has really good energy, which isn't too chaotic for my taste. To be honest, I don't have much constructive criticism except for maybe try to add some variety to your thumbnails. Other than that, I think you have a good understanding of what your strengths are. I think your editing is goated and you seem to know your channel's personality very well. So Elation, keep doing what you're doing, brother, and soon you'll have a Rec Room partnership too. I can already see it. Those are my top 5 underrated RecTubers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and please go subscribe to those channels. I'll link them in the description below. They deserve way more recognition and I'm sure it would make their day if you just came over there and you left a comment, liked their video, did some interactions with their channel. Also, if you guys could do me a favor, comment down below if you also have a small Rec Room YouTube channel, or comment someone else's channel if you know a small Rec Room YouTube channel. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys for watching and thank you. See ya. Bye.